Oh, we got a good one here. Got a good one. We're going to hear how the child doxer Tina Piazza's face got burnt. Story of what happened to her face that got all fucking melted. Melted! And what happened? How that big fucking bump on the top of her lip, swipe and invite. So everyone could hear how Tina, the child doxer, Tina Piazza's face got melted by acid. Swipe and invite. People won't want to miss this. This is why her face is melted. She's got that big, humongous, golf-sized bump on the top of her lip. You won't want to miss this. Straight from Kathy Piazza's voice. It's her talking about her niece, Tina Piazza, the child doxer. The one that gets off on doxing children. We're going to give this a few minutes and let people come in because they're not going to want to miss this. They are not going to want to miss the story of how her face got melted. You know, I'm curious, folks. You know, you hear stories about when people are making meth and the stuff blows up and it melts their skin. Could that be? Could it be, Pizza? Were you making your daily dose of meth? We're going to find out soon because your aunt tells all. She tells the story. So let's give this a few minutes. Let the crowd gather up so we could hear what happened. Why? You know, I was always wondering, why is her face all melted the way it is? I mean, really, what happened? Why is the face all burnt, red, raw? Gosh, she melted her own face, folks. I mean, really, unfucking believable. Serious. Be right with you. Gonna wait for someone to call in. Oh, Steven, you're not gonna want to miss this. The story of how Tina Piazza's face got melted straight from her aunt. Right out of her aunt's mouth. Her aunt, Kathy Piazza, tells the story of how the face got melted, and it explains the big golf ball size bump on the top of her lip. Yes, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it here. Very shortly. I'm just letting some people come in, and I have a special call coming up, and it's going to be heard from Kathy Piazza's mouth about her own niece. Her own niece. What? Who would say this about her own niece? I mean, this is going to explain. This is going to make sense. Just everything, all your questions that you always wondered of why her face is melted, burnt. Why does she look like Freddy Krueger? This is going to explain it all. Why is she a Freddy Krueger? You know what they say about Freddy Krueger? I don't know if you've seen the movie Nightmare on Elm Street, but Freddy Krueger got burnt. Why? Because he was a child molester. And what does the known child doxer always accuse people of? Isn't that something? And she's got a burnt face too. Oh my goodness. Kathy Piazza tells all. Oh man, we're gonna hear it here tonight, folks. Share, swipe and invite. Swipe and invite. We're gonna hear it right here in this live. I got a special guest coming on right now. She's going to play the well-known child doxer's aunt. Her voice. Welcome, Kathy.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I know we're all excited. I have 13 people in here now. There's going to be a lot more that watches the replay about. They all want to hear what happened to Tina Piazza's face. Why is it melted? What happened? I mean, she's got that humongous bump on the top of her lip.
Oh, no, but we can find out a little bit by listening to Kathy Piazza.
Yes, and that is the well-known child doctor Tina Piazza's aunt.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
So, I mean, her own aunt is not going to make some stuff up. You know,
No.
man, I'm so excited. I've been waiting to find out what happened to her face like that. I mean,
Whenever you're ready.
well, are you guys ready, folks? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hold on. One said to hold on a second. Hold on. Where'd she go? We'll give her a minute to come back.
That's fine. You could come back to. We're gathering up a crowd right now because everyone wants to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. This is great. Finally, we're going to get some answers of why her face is melted. You know, I'm just curious, Kathy. I mean, I hear stories about people making meth. I don't know. I mean, maybe did something blow up and maybe she got acid on her face? I don't know. Is it acid that burned her face? That's what I'm curious to find out. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, she's back. You guys ready?
Yes. All right. Let's do it.
Oh, this is the FBI.
What can you do about it? Well, I already have FBI agents, so they're doing it. I told the FBI they're doing exactly why I was assigned an agent. They're doing it. Guess what? When they go to court trial, they're going to be in more trouble because the judge is going to say, he didn't tell you about the FBI agent that was assigned to her. And every fucking one of them is going to say, yeah, because it's all attacked you. And I told them to cease and desist, and they still did it. So that shows, and that shows up to that shit. That's only going to go against them. And the reason I told them I had an agent was to show how defiant and deviant and vindictive and stalking and upset that these motherfuckers are with me and my family. And now they want to go to my cousin? What craziness. Yeah. What they should have done is over at the psych center was throw her in a cage and lock her up and throw away the key.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, yeah, why didn't they? You know, I had 2 days of it, and I just left her there. I said, I can't. I said, I can't do this. I said, I'm not her mother. I said, I just don't know what to say. I said, I went down to my sister's house, and I told her what was going on. And she goes, I don't care. She goes, I don't want to get involved with her. She tormented my sister enough. I said, well, you know, I laughed. I was like, Don, they put her in a padded room. And I told her, I said, step out of that corner. And I said, I'm done. I'm out of here. And do you know how bad her face was peeling from that acid she put on it? I'm so glad you said that. Told you, kid. Anyway, go ahead. Tell her. Say it again, because I was trying to tell Kit how her face is freaking all swollen and bleeding and pussing or whatever the fuck she was doing. So when I got over there the first day, listen to this. When I got over there, I looked at her. I said, Tina, what the fuck's wrong with your face? And she goes, it's that fallen acid I put on my face. And I said, well, it's all bandaged up. She goes, yeah. She goes, when I come in, they told me it was infected, and they put bandages on. They literally called in a medical doctor to fix her fucking face because that's how infected it was from that shit she put on it. All right, so did she have a facelift? What the shit did she put on it? It's some kind of solid acid. It's like I know what it is. I know the percentage. I'll get it for you, kids. In my screenshots, I'm getting it. She goes, I don't gotta do that. And I said, well, you gotta do that. And then her weave she's got this long weave in the back of her head.
Okay.
You can't even spell simple words. Go look at her face.
So what?
This is a
What does
different
that
thing.
have to do with anything? I didn't bring Joel Vega into anything.
Getting your information from. And the reason you said that is because I hold on. Because I called him and his 6 little groups out, the 6 guys, okay, claiming to be patriots, okay? They're not fucking patriots. I joined their group because they said, oh, we help that, we help this, da-da-da. All they talk about, the way they talk about women is disgusting. They call them the C-word, they say all their good words, bending over, blah, blah, blah. I have all the replays on my Zello about him. He asked my sister's account, okay? My sister was being physically and sexually assaulted. I don't even want to talk about it, okay? Assaulted by her husband, all right? He fucking raped her and strangled her. My sister Jessica knew, okay? And he is in the group with them
Vega?
No, Eric. The one that Joel Vega's in the group with on Zello. Yeah. So he doesn't like the fact that I didn't agree with the way he spoke about women, okay, first of all. Second of all, I didn't agree that he had everything to do with hacking my sister's phone. We had a tough conversation. You know about that or women, okay? She was trying to get the fuck out of there because obviously she's being strangled, like she couldn't even talk. He strangled her every fucking night. Okay? Like that's so bad.
Shut up.
And what he did was had his friend hack my sister's phone, and I called him out on it, and he said, "You're putting my sister in fucking danger by what you're doing. It's going back to Paris, and now she just got her ass kicked again. Vega, would you like that to happen to your sister, really?" And that's why Vega doesn't like me, because I called him out on his shit, and I left the group, and then every single one of them, including Vega, begged me to come back to their group because I was an asset. And I said, no, I will not be part of a group that calls for bending women over and raping them and tormenting them. No, I will not. And you know what, Kawasaki, you know that I have been a patriot for as fucking long as 9/11.
Okay.
Me and my kids go to this cemetery here, the Civil War Cemetery, and put pennies on the fucking graveplates of the Northerners because the South is so ignorant that they didn't even put pennies on the graves of the North, and I'm crying because I'm pissed. Because I tell the truth and call people out on their fucking bullshit. I'm the fucking evil one, really?
So
And then
I just want to know.
puts my sister in a position.
Well,
So that's the issue with Joel Vega.
all right, that's fine. It's not about Joel Vega. It's
And I
about
said to
what
Joel
it's
Vega,
about what
I
you've
said,
done
why
to
don't
me.
you?
It's about what you've said to me. It's about the people who you
And I'm
called out
sorry.
on me.
I am sorry. Listen, I am sorry, but you know what? I was reacting to you, and I did not pray to God for that. Not on my daughter. But you know what, Jim? Kawasaki, I was responding to you.
Responding to what? What did I say that was so bad to you?
Whatever you texted, you're evil, you're this, you're a liar. One thing I am not, Kawasaki is a fucking liar. Okay? One thing I am not is a liar. My parents raised me better than that. So did my grandparents.
So somebody calls you a liar, and you wish their baby dead. You feel that that's an eye for an eye?
More than that, Kawasaki.
James, do you want to see all the messages? All right, listen.
Kawasaki, you said, hold on, I'm not done talking. You said a lot of nasty shit to me, and then you said you were going on Facebook to post shit about me. How am I supposed to react? And actually, what I said was, God will punish you, Kawasaki. Your kid can be wounded. So, they finally got some sedatives in her to calm her down. And I told her, I said, I'm going to tell you, sit in that fucking corner right where they got you. I said, because you flipping another table on me. I said, Tina, because I'll kill you. And the lady standing there, she's just looking at me. She goes, you seem to be the only one that has any control out of her. I said, because she knows I'll kill her.
Yeah.
And I said, I will literally kill her. And they didn't like, you can't talk like that. They were probably saying, go ahead. I mean, I don't know why they let her go. I don't know. Her mother, they literally, possible, I said, she's crazy. And I told her mother, they literally put her in a padded room. No chairs.
You guys have sat here. Oh, good. I'm glad people want to choke me. Listen, come to my house. Come try to choke me out so I can whoop your ass and send you in a one-way flight back on a medevac. And then I don't go to jail for beating the fuck out of you. How about that? Bring Jimmy with you, too, and the dog. But make sure your little friends there get rabies shots. I don't want to catch anything.
She even just said bring more people.
Yeah. Let's see. Tina Piazza. Do you see what lies? Something. Oh, my God, Tracy. Urgent. Please read. All Melly is inciting violence against me, Tracy. Oh, my God, she's insane. If she knew what I've been through the last 12 days, she would really look foolish. I've asked her on Scope to call me, then she's giving out who I am on Scope. What the hell? Tina again. I've been in contact with what I think are her police. I've also asked them to bring mobile crisis with them because she is not doing well. I cannot believe I had to dig to get information. I don't know her address. I just called 2 different areas waiting for a response. Did you try to contact her? Has anyone spoken to Melly? Spoke to Melly's police. I had them not arrest her, but gave her a warning. I'm done with the threats against me. She's been doing this for 2 months. He stated Melly was in fact delusional and believes I have 15 accounts. And if you all recall a video Tina did a couple months ago claiming that she did not get her ass beat nor her child took, right? Well, that's not true. This is just her saying she's done with social media, blah, blah, blah. You can read it for yourself. Now, Diane Badway, you want to know how your address got out? I didn't give it out, but she did. P.S. Diane told me she's at the end of her journey. So sad. Now, this was 2 years ago. I try, Tracy, but look, all the videos and the constant attacks. Who is at the end of their journey? Diane Badway. It's sad. I feel so bad because don't say anything. She's sweet. Can we send flowers? Oh, no, not Diane. I won't say a word, I promise. Yes, that's great. If you have an address, I'll order some. And there, she come up with the address. But here's some interesting things. Did you order the flowers? I gotta ask, where did Barker get the story about me having my ass beat by my daughter's friend's mom? First of all, that's not entirely true, but most importantly, I told no one on Facebook about this but yourself. So I'm kind of upset that this was stated to her, first of all, and I jumped and held down so I couldn't fight back. But why were people told? Because I stated nothing to a soul about it. I said, back the fuck up, Tina, basically. I haven't told a soul, but NJ and Judy, you said for me to let them both know what was going on, so I did. And there she is going after Cropper. The nut is in my box again. So, there you have it. She did call on Melly. She did get her ass beat. I didn't tell anybody.
And that's it. The last just shows where she's talking to my daughter's school.
Wow. So here we go. We got it right out of Kathy B. I don't know if you guys might have to listen to the replay if you're late. Kathy Piazza clearly stated that Tina washed her face with acid.
Glycolic acid.
What was it again, Kathy? What acid?
It's glycolic acid.
Wow.
You're not supposed to do it but every couple weeks, but she does it like every other day.
So she melted her own face.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if did she rub that in her hair too? Is that why she's bald?
No, that's from the weave she has in her head.
Wow. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Acid.
But everyone, if they want to know more, there's going to be more posted on the Tina Terror YouTube page or the American Patriot Warriors YouTube page. Go on over and check them all out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll have more. What
yeah,
we'll do first, we'll exclusively play them here first with Matt.
Yes. Yes.
And we'll post them to YouTube.
You can go ahead and drop a link for them if you can, Kathy. Tina Terror on YouTube. It's Tina Terror. That is the child doxer, Tina Piazza. And you can hear that call that Kathy Barker or Kathy Piazza, which is Tina's aunt. Mm-hmm. You can hear it right there for yourself on YouTube.
Let me drop down. Let me drop down. I'll drop the link, and then I'm going to grab my shower to get out of here.
All right,
but there's more to come. All right.
Thank you for
calling. Yep, I'll talk to you later on. We'll play the other one later.
Yeah. Well, yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Talk to you later, honey.
All right. Bye-bye. So there we have it. Thank you for playing that gem, Kathy. That was very interesting. I've been so curious about that story of how her face is burnt, like Freddy Krueger. why she looks just like him. And now we have it. I mean, we have it. Her own aunt told the story of how she washed her face with acid. Wow. Good shit. Oh my goodness. Well, Tina, I guess I hope you don't wash your face with acid anymore. There's the link right there. That's the link to the YouTube page, Tina Terror. That is the well-known child doxer, Tina Piazza. You can get the whole story there. You can hear plenty of recordings. There's a lot more to come on there. You can hear that phone call from her aunt describing how she washed her face with acid and she melted her own face. And that's why she has that big golf-sized fucking lump on her lip. I mean, it just ate away at the skin, melted her face like Freddy Krueger. And that's why she looks like Freddy now. Wow, that's good shit, I'll tell you. While she's over there laughing with her lesbian lover, Lana, at all of her lesbian lover, Lana's corny jokes, we got the goods right here. Kathy Barker called in and played a good gem for us. Good stuff, I'll tell you. Wow. I've been waiting to find out that story for a long time, and now I know. Now I know how she melted her own face. Hello.
Hello. Hey.
What's that? You're breaking up. Are you there? Oh, now I could hear you.
These people's problems are, but apparently they're pretty deep. Pretty deep.
Oh, did you miss the story from the well-known child doxer Tina Piazza's aunt, Kathy Piazza? She told a story about how she washed her face with acid, and that's how her face got burnt.
Oh, come on. Listen,
Yes.
listen.
Serious.
Listen,
Serious.
I'm calling up because I think this shit is absolute fucking insanity. And, you know, I came out only because of the suicide stuff. And, you know, I guess Tina's going off on me now and all this other stuff. Don't give them the fucking attention because that's all they fucking want. Matt, if you're quiet, hello?
Yeah, why are you telling me? Weren't you in her video commenting all morning?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Oh, so don't practice what you preach then.
I was trying to have a conversation. I was trying to have a conversation with her. The bottom line is, you cannot have a civil conversation with certain people. It'll never.
You couldn't even have a conversation. She wouldn't let you up because she's a coward.
No, and that's what I put: coward and clowns. But she turns around and says how she's the peacemaker and she's like the fucking ambassador of Periscope.
Listen, she's not a peacemaker. She is a well-known child doxer. She's been doing this for years.
She's the housewives, the drama housewives of Periscopes. That's what they are. Wait, I can't see. Somebody just texted me. I need to relax. Hold on, I'm out of light. She's a fucking nutcase. A lot of these other people are nutcases. Don't fucking entertain them anymore. Don't.
Well, anyone that washes their face with acid and melts their own face obviously is a nutcase. I could say that.
Who is this person in here that said, who is Kismet or something? Kiss M-E-T or something?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but apparently she's saying that you were calling her drunk and she's going to put out your phone calls and all this.
She's been saying that for such a long time. Why hasn't she put any phone calls out? Ask yourself that.
I don't know, but I just think that it's fucking pure insanity. You know what? As far as I think, and people have said, the Turners have been quiet, or have they not? And that Tina has taken over now. Is that true?
I have no idea. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I guess I don't know. Maybe. Oh, maybe
I wouldn't say.
I'm
I wouldn't say she took over. I wouldn't say she took anything over. She's been doing this for years. Years. You understand? She's been doxing children for years. So she didn't take anything over.
Well, I'm at the beach. I'm going to take a nice little run. It's actually pretty nice here today in New York. Well, 52.
You're at the beach in 52-degree weather? Oh, and she's gone. But we have another guest, folks. Welcome, the legend, 33 Rule.
What's up, man? What's up? Oh, I missed
What's up,
Daisy,
bro?
man. What's up, Daisy? I want to say hello. Oh man, it's been a busy morning, as everybody knows. It's and it's quite interesting. I have to go live again a couple more times, some more stuff. So keep
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you got to give her credit for that one. She knows she's Rod Stewart, wannabe.
Yep, she's Rod Stewart, man. Yep.
Man, it is week in Atlanta, so they're all grouped up together. All the lesbians grouped up together, having a great old grand time, laughing at corny jokes.
Yeah. Are you losing? Because I see everybody bouncing in and out. Are you losing? Some, I don't know. How's everybody? How's the feed, man? Can you hear us? Okay, it was looping. I can see people bouncing.
I can hear you.
No, I know.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I've seen a lot of people drop out all at once. All the bubbles just slided out. Anyway, have you gotten to catch me? I'm like,
awesome.
You know what? It's a wonderful feeling. He was triggered. I couldn't even imagine that I was going to get this triggered, man. I enjoyed every minute of it.
23, I think they're going to get a hell of a lot madder. But I just have one thing to say about the doxing of children and the doxing of mothers, dead mothers. Tina, your name is not Piazza. Your mother's married name. Oh, wait. No, I think her maiden name was Piazza. Maybe Mary. I don't know. I don't know which way it goes. But, and really, I don't care. For the very base of self gratitude, when you get up here and you start bitching about everybody's talking about your mama and your dad and everything else, guess what? You doxed your own mother. None of us did that. You're using her name, not us. So I don't use your mother's name. I don't really give a damn who you are, what your name is, where you live, or what you do. What I do care about is the insanity that you have shown in the last 24 hours towards our Kathy Bailey.
Wait a minute. Her name's Bowie? David Bowie? You mean David Bowie, like the same haircut that Lana has? Are you serious?
How about that, eh?
No way.
I was thinking about that the other day.
It just came right out
she
of my
has
mouth.
used, well, let's go ahead and just dox her because the girl doesn't know what her real name is. She's Vasueva or whatever the hell she uses that. She uses Sing. She uses Vassing. We don't know. Like Vassing, like Vaseline. We don't know what her name is. Actually,
suppose she doesn't use acid.
No, but I don't
oh yeah,
care.
she uses that on her face.
Yeah, I don't care what her name is, but I think. See, I like it when I see us all come together for one person, like we are now for Kathy. Because that's what, and I know 33. I mean, that's what Facebook people do. Kathy is a Facebook person. We are going to stand for her. You know what I mean? Over this horrid thing that's been said. I mean, it's so damn frustrating. When the hell are these people going to be grown-ups? When the hell are they going to start practicing what they're preaching? Oh, thank you.
Hi, 33. Hi, Pam.
Hi, honey. How are you?
How's everybody doing?
Hey, I
Good,
was the
good.
first one with a cross. I know a cross goes on
I gotta be honest
Irish
with
Silver
you.
bread.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a little tired.
I
So
hear
sorry.
you.
I said
Yeah.
I'm a little tired because I've been up scoping since 6 a.m.
Okay.
I had to release some receipts and get Lynn. I needed to motivate Lynn to keep her going, man. So we're keeping this fire burning, and it's okay.
Yeah. I'm just sad. I am so sick of it. When does it stop?
Well, you know what it
Um,
is.
You know
You know
when
what
it's gonna
happened,
stop? When somebody gets their ass kicked. That's when it'll
right?
stop.
They're trying to they're trying to make me the Frankenstein monster. Listen, I got threatened by the freak in France. They said I have to die. Lynn said I have to die today.
I mean, when I heard your stuff this morning, I was like trying to listen in. I was doing other stuff, I'm on vacation. And I was trying to catch and catch. And I mean, I cannot believe some of the things that were said about you or the racial
Oh no,
slurs.
listen,
The
that's
religious
nothing.
slurs.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
tell you right
honest
now.
to
Listen,
God, people, grow the fuck
listen,
up. It's
listen.
ridiculous.
Listen,
My
but you say, dude,
God.
right? And she stopped and she ended the scope because she didn't want to listen to the back part because the back part was where I showed that the refrigerator and all of them said that they were terrorizing me and
Yeah.
disrespecting me and lying on
Right.
me,
Right.
and and this is what they've been
Join the
doing.
club.
Right.
It's a
And so I
long
had to fight
line.
them. Right. But they're crying, but I'm fighting them all by myself and I'm beating them down. And now they're crying and they said that I'm the Frankenstein monster that they created.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? It's a long line, 33. None of us came. I mean, I bet you wouldn't have heard the F word out of my mouth, right? I mean, this is just beating at my soul because I know there's something so wrong here. I am so sorry. Really,
Well, you
33.
want
I'm
me to tell you?
sorry.
You
But
want me to
these
tell you?
people, there's something wrong with them.
But
They
I'm going to
are
be honest
so
with you.
sad. They are so
Right.
sad.
But you see what happens here. I just want to say this, and I'll ask Matt and Daisy what they think. I got to say that you know, because I use humor and I like to laugh. Then when they started coming for me, I started them and like making them squirm because you know, and I really didn't like that about myself. I said, it's like they just want to make sure I go away, and that's what their goal is to
Right.
shut and control what the narrative is wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I got one question about those texts that apparently somebody, I don't know if they're true or not, but what kind of person would put out texts with somebody's son that was going through something so horrible?
You're right.
That I don't understand. I
Listen,
mean,
you know
And
what?
then she
that's
laughed about
fucking.
it.
Listen, they put that out on the loop. Not only have they done that, they put that out on the loop. And
God.
you understand, as parents, look, that wasn't my finest moment, but you don't know the circumstances of what was going on, and nor do I need to explain it to anyone. Okay,
No.
but the thing is those started with me and my son, and you know what? I introduced him to somebody that that actually reached out to me. It's a long story, but the bottom line is that they're bouncing this stuff around and trying to put them to humiliate me, but they understand that if I could say those things in anger, you imagine what I could do to you if you come to you wouldn't want to mess with someone like that. And it would hurt them. And then they say if I'm on drugs, if I really was on drugs, where they're saying they could be pushing me to death. Okay, you understand? I just lost my mother.
Exactly.
So could you imagine the state of mind that I might be in? Like,
Well,
I'm kind of
that's my point, and that goes for everybody. Nobody knows what somebody's going through or what kind of
right.
pain. Did I get triggered when I heard what they said, what Piazza said about you're not worthy and you should just oh, now
Right.
I know why your husband took his life or killed himself or
Right.
something.
Right.
You know what? Those things are certain things that should be off fucking limits. And you know what? Certain people really want to push somebody to the edge,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
they could live with themselves. But then if you push back a little bit, all of a sudden you're evil, you're a monster, and they fucking turn it around on you. It's
Right.
fucking, it's
I
obvious
appreciate
What
who
they
these
do.
people
Right.
are.
I
Right.
appreciate that.
But if we said that, they would be flipping out for weeks.
Oh,
And we
forever.
normally try to hold our tongue. We really do. I got to hand it this crew. We
look
don't
at
run out and
Joanne.
show children's
Joanne,
pictures. We don't do
Joanne
this shit.
went crazy about Junie. You put out my picture and you cropped my grandchildren out, and I can't believe you did that. Did you hear one peep when they put out your daughter's wedding, Pam? Did you
Yeah,
hear one
No,
fucking
I
peep?
did
and
not.
didn't
No,
and
and let me
didn't
tell you
crop the
something.
grandchildren out.
No, they
Somebody
Didn't
did not.
crop
sent
the
me
And
that
they
grandchildren.
showed
video,
the grandchildren.
and I saw that
Shows
little
how
girl.
pathetic Joanne is. Joanne is a
Thank
piece
you.
of shit,
Thank
fucking
you.
low life
Thank
scum.
you, Daisy. I saw her too. And you know what? I have it. I have it. And they have said over there and said, I faked those screenshots. Bullshit.
No,
Bullshit.
I got sent
What
the
she
whole
did-
video from somebody.
When she ran through the video, she sped through that so she could skip it because it's just a few seconds. But listen,
Right.
even Melly says in the comments, well, it was shown, but it was just a few seconds. I don't care.
And
You
I
all
don't know.
know.
Maybe it was.
There's a
Maybe it was
blind
shown
spot.
by accident. Maybe it was an accident. But you know what? Own up to it and just say, you know what? Yeah, I might have shown it. Don't come out here and start lying and saying you
When you're a
didn't fucking
well-known
show it.
child doxer, that's not what you do. You don't say it was an accident because it
Right.
wasn't. She
No,
does
and
that on purpose.
She showed Gina Larky's beautiful daughter. I have never seen her daughter. And her daughter is absolutely gorgeous. You know, I've never seen Kathy Bailey, Barker's daughter. She's the cutest little girl in the world. You know, I mean, it's only in our tight circle that we share our
That whole
family
thing
photos.
and the same thing between Tammy Blair and Dawn McKenna and the kids
Right.
back and forth, and then Tina and the other
Right.
one. I mean, that should really fucking end. And I
Well,
totally agree
right.
to ending it.
But Daisy, you have to understand something. Okay, let me explain this to you. Somebody came to me that's in that circle over there. Okay, and she is terrified right now. Okay, because they have started with my grandchildren because she found out Dawn McKenna and Sandra Piazzano, or whatever the hell her name is, they both provided Tina with all the pictures of my grandchildren. Every picture that I shared in chat with them
Pam, are
has
you
been
aware?
handed over. And you know what else? Then she handed all of those photos over to the Crazy J guy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that's why I'm angry. That's why I went to Don Stakes and said, look, buddy, how far are you people going to go? You know, what's your deal? You know, how do you feel about this being done? And then she sat there and denied it, and she took it right down so he could not see the whole video. All you have to do is watch the first 5 minutes.
Listen, Don Stakes is full of shit. Okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't demanding that he denounce her. I never did that, 33. I only asked him, what's your take on all of this?
No, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, he comes across not a dumb guy. This is a game thing.
Yeah.
Telling
Yeah,
you,
right. I believe that.
Listen,
I believe that.
What he's
Well, guess what?
And what he's demonstrated. I'm trying to
Guess
so this
what?
way you can understand.
Guess what,
so you can
33?
understand.
We busted
Right.
his ass. We know who he is, where he lives. We know everything. He
Okay,
wants
so
to
wait.
watch his stuff.
Okay, so
'Cause
look.
I'm
the thing is-
angry. I am angry
Right,
with
okay,
these people.
I understand, but I just want to tell you that this guy. So this way you have an understanding, and I know you're angry. That's what I want to. And by the way, I think that they said that Lynn said that you doxed her entire family, not even an extended grandchildren. All this shit, it was you or Batarna, I don't know, one of the two of you. Sometimes I get a little confused, so bear with me on that basis. I know you said that. And the thing is that Don Sakes, this is entertainment for him. He basically says it's nothing to do to him because he's a Google image. He thinks he could gas everybody up, you know, and to say the god awful things that they're saying. That's why they produce not one thing on me.
Okay.
But then counting on dumb people to just perpetuate this. You know, you just say it,
right.
Carried on. So you know, you can't count any.
Right.
Well, here's a question that nobody has asked yet, and this is going to be my question. If somebody sends you a picture in a private message of somebody's child, why don't you just delete it automatically? But what these people are doing, they're coming out and showing chats to prove that somebody sent them their child. If somebody sends me a picture of somebody's child, you know what the first thing I would do? Delete it from my phone. I don't want anybody's fucking child. And nobody has sent anything. But why don't people do that? If somebody sends you a picture of somebody's family or child, what are you saving it for?
Yeah, what the fuck do you got it for?
No, we know what they're saving it for, Daisy. What Don McKenna did to Tammy Blair's family. They want to throw it up on a Facebook and get a bunch of perverts. They want to sell it on the black market. Come on, Daisy, you know what they're doing. And you know what? I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something that's really wrong. You know, my granddaughters are young. They're very young. And I can tell you right now, you all might not believe in God, but y'all better be praying nothing, not one hair on those children's head gets touched. Just like
I agree.
everybody else, because you know what? I'm going to stand with any mama. I'm going to stand with any grandma. I don't care if the kid is 10 years old. I don't care if the kid is 18 years old.
Same
I'm going
here.
to stand with that mama. Whatever that mama and daddy decide to do, it's on you. You people perpetuated this. It was not us that came out here showing children's pictures.
Well, let me
It
give you
was
a
Right.
little
not us
That's
tidbit.
that
right.
If
came
you
out
people
threatening
don't think
families.
that law enforcement is watching certain people, you got your
Well,
heads up, you got your heads up your ass.
they
So
better
just
damn well be. They
Well,
everybody
they
better
better
damn
be
well be.
very fucking smart and very careful what they're saying, what they're doing,
Mhm.
because eventually it's going to cross that line into being illegal. Eventually, harassment
Mhm.
is bullshit. You
well
know,
listen.
going
Right.
out
I,
and getting
Oh
these
my God.
injunctions.
Okay, remind me
listen.
about Joanne. Go ahead, 33.
No, I was just gonna say she's right. Listen, you know what? Look, the thing, my beef is very similar, except it's a little different than you guys because I came onto a platform where a lot of these people were anonymous, and you know they you know I made some mistakes where I got myself doxxed, or I should say my information was gathered already
Yeah,
before put out, and
yeah,
you know it's a very complicated story, but you know everybody who put out my information just likes to say I did it myself. I did it myself after they put it out, and I got so mad. I just said, look, man, I'm in control of my information. Fuck you. There's nothing you can do. And then so
right,
then they took that and that out. What I'm saying is that this when you're dealing with people who are anonymous, okay, it's much different, and that's why this is becoming
right.
volatile between the two groups merging.
Right, right.
Okay,
Well, and what has
people are not.
merged us is the insanity because these people decided, you know, we have said, I bet we said, oh my God, for 2 good months, we said, we are not getting involved in the Kathy Barker situation. And that was how we held it. I would go into Mandy's scopes when she was painting or just talking, and we even had discussions together about the country and the Constitution, and I don't care. You know what I mean? I didn't come in with your child's name. I didn't have your address. I had none
Well,
of this
anybody that has a
information.
child's name in their thing should be taken down. Anybody that has a child's photo should be taken down. And
Right,
this tit for fucking tat shit is what keeps it going. You
right,
know, I
right,
think that people
Don't even put it
need to
up, and it
stop
won't
that
be
shit.
needed to be taken down. I mean, come on.
right. But let me tell you what Joanne said today, which nearly knocked me out of the chair because sometimes these people say the stuff that just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Joanne is sitting over there sympathizing with Tina about Kathy Barker and Bailey and them coming, right?
Yeah.
And they did not go with the intent to go to her home. They did not. I know that for a fact because I've had those conversations with them. Don't you go to her house? And they I mean, and I understand how frustrated they were when they got there to that court, and they are getting a bunch of bullshit from the police and everything else about what you can file, what you can't file. With we're not going to do this. I understand that frustration, and I cannot even imagine how they felt after driving all of those hours to get there, and then
They should
they're
have at
told,
least went to Nashville.
yeah, really. Okay, they're not going to do it. Plus, Kathy Bailey was sick, you know. But I mean, and so I understand that frustration and how it built up as they got there, and they were expecting a good end, and they got a worse end for it, right? But then when they went there, this, I mean, we all saw the tape. We know exactly what happened. Nobody has to go minute by minute by minute to tell us what happened. We saw it live,
No, it's clear as
okay?
day.
But
Live.
here is Joanne today sympathizing with poor Tina because there was 8 people out there.
Oh,
And
but wait,
Tina saying, I
Pam.
did
But
come out.
Pam,
I did come out. And then Joanne, of all the people who has threatened to kick people's asses, who has threatened to come to your door, has done all of this, says, I just think it's so immature of those people. I can't believe they ever came to your door.
Exactly.
Nobody
Well,
should
wait,
be doing that.
listen.
I'm
Now we
like,
just heard
holy hell,
a recording of Tina Piazza saying, "Come to my house and
Yes,
bring Barker with,
yes,
and bring
I
some other
know.
guy with." And she
I
says
know.
she'll fucking knock them out. That's
I
what she
know.
No,
said
she was in
just in this
Jersey.
recording that we
I
played
know,
before.
Matt, but we're talking about Joanne right now, saying that she thinks it's so immature, and she can't believe that somebody did that. I mean, how dare you go to somebody's door? I'm like, oh yeah,
Meanwhile,
holy
the other
Well,
hell,
she
day,
that
invited them
seals it.
to.
68 years old,
That
and
seals it
somebody's
How
in
dare
right
you?
there.
She invited
Because
them.
Joanne, we have hours of you threatening people, hours threatening. You have threatened me.
and
You
all
dumb
her inboxes
bitch.
that she
Honest
sends
to God.
to people, all the behind the scenes stuff. Don't
Yeah.
worry, Joanne. Oh,
Yeah.
it's all could come out.
Remember when she was threatening Judy? I'm coming to your house. I'm like, go, go. I mean, I'm like a cheerleader. I don't want any of you to show up at anybody's house. Okay.
No,
Really, I do not. And
I do.
I had said, don't you go, don't you go, don't go to her house, you know? But my God, for her to say that today, I just like dropped out of my chair. I was like, are you kidding me? Are
Well,
you
the last
kidding?
I heard was that Tina did a goodbye video crying, and then I
Yes.
hear she came back. So I
Yes,
mean,
Abe too. Abe's back. I'm so glad. But I hope that Tammy Craycraft is like still driving around the subdivisions with the microphone yelling for Buddy, because
Yeah, she doxed them.
I want
Unreal.
Abe to be able to see Tammy Weimer's Buddy grow up. I mean, did you hear that part, Daisy?
no, I
She's sitting
mean,
there in tears that Abe's gone and he won't be able to see Buddy grow up. Come on, people. You know, remember when they were making fun of me crying because I had people coming to my door, taking me out? They wanted me to go in for a 5150. They wanted the police there. They were talking trash about me. And I said, and I will say it again, I never said I was sleeping under my bed. I said I was sleeping during the day on my couch. And then at night, if I got too tired, I would sleep on the floor next to my bed because it was out of the bullet range of the windows. See, this is how they take and how sick they are.
they
How did
are.
I feel? You people are not my age. You do not know how I felt. You have no idea how terrorized I felt I was. And the police were starting to look at, maybe these people really are terrorists. Maybe this is just not a situation. And,
Well, that's why I said, you
we
know what?
watch it.
The police are watching for certain things. Certain
Yes,
people made allegations about sex
right,
rings. They made allegations about
right.
somebody being a domestic terrorist.
Yes,
They're in here watching. But I just want to address Jen before I go. Jen
yeah,
says,
me
so I
too.
heard that because I was in Lynn's scope, I'm not to be trusted by this side. See, Jen, that's the thing. To me, there isn't any sides because I'm friends with people that are on supposedly against, let's say, Matt or 33 or somebody. You know, when people keep on saying sides and sides or they and they, people need to start calling out people by name, because
Mm-hmm,
when we group
mm-hmm.
people together, they make it that certain people support what other people do and say no. And the
Right,
most important thing for somebody to do, if you don't agree with what somebody says or does, come out and say it, even if you are friends with them. If they get hurt, their feelings are hurt, oh well, too bad. What you said was fucking vile and I don't agree with it. And if you want to lose my friendship over that, then you were never a real friend to begin with.
right, right, right.
That's a way, Jen, for them to twist things around and try to make people mad at you. Like anybody would be mad at you for being in Lynn's video. I mean, let's be real here. We're not them.
Yeah. Okay, kids, I got to go. Love you.
I'm not anyway. All right, Pam. Have a good day. Thank you for coming on. Ed McMahon. So, regardless, can't go by with what they say. They, obviously, if they say something like that, that is how they feel about you. I mean, oh, let's see, what did they say? Because you were in Lynn's scope, you're not to be trusted by this side. It's really strange. So that means if they said that, that means they don't trust you because you are in my scope right now. interacting. You know, that's usually what they say. Others do is what they do themselves. And we've all learned this. And I'm saying they because we all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, who exactly said that anyways, Jen? Probably Lynn. 33's back. What's up, dude?
Yeah, what's up, man? Sorry, I had to get a call, man. I got to bolt out of here, but I wanted to come in and say I have to say that Lynn is triggered, and you know what? They're all triggered. They're so frustrated, and I have to say, if they're listening to me, and I'm sure they are, I have a big shit-eating grin on my face because you guys are fucking shitbags, okay, that ever could be, seriously. And you know, Lynn, you sit there, saying that I doxed Iceful's son, okay, after all the stuff that he and his people did to me, you know what? And I guess that must upset you because you really like him, especially called him Wolfie, right? With Allie, and she loves when he drops the N bomb. And I'm going to be playing those nice clips where Allie gets all moist in the pants. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like these people they're like he started first. Listen, man, she was working with a group that was getting my information from the start, okay, and then she just started passing my information around, you know, and then it just morphed into after her with this guy Doc G or Cock G, it went to Vicious and whatever, man. These people just perpetuate a circle of real negative energy, and it's like a vortex, man.
Right.
You know, and you know. It's just amazing how everybody's getting caught up into this. I mean, you know, this people are sitting in a reality, okay, where she just lied to Tina on a live feed, okay, like 3-4 days before, and doxed my daughter, and she put my daughter's information out. And so, the only way, what? I got to put my daughter's information out again to prove that these idiots are idiots? No, okay.
Right. That's what they want you
This
to
is
do.
the game they play, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't show it, okay? So you know what? They didn't do it, okay? But she did it many times. It's like, and then she's all triggered about her father and her family. Well, listen, man. You know what? I didn't say anything, man. I just played stuff, and you can go refute it, man. You know what? You're saying lies about me, and by the way, Lynn, if you're listening, I'm not scared of anybody in your family or anybody else, okay? I know exactly what the hell I'm doing. Okay, because you know what? You guys have been attacking me and you're a group. And I welcome any lawsuits you want to bring to me, Lynn, because you know what? Then I can grab everybody else who's been harassing me. And believe me, I've been documenting it for a long time. I told you this. So don't threaten me, okay? You don't scare me. You should just shut up and go away. All right? If you're really tired, okay, here's your chance. Shut the fuck up.
Right. Exactly,
Okay.
man. Hey,
All of
so
you.
33.
Yeah, because I got
What?
days, man. I got receipts for days, months, years. Go ahead.
I was just curious of your thoughts of I think you caught that conversation when Kathy Barker just called in and she played the recording of Kathy Piazza explaining of her niece, the child doctor Tina Piazza, how she washed her face with acid, and that's how she got burnt and looks like Freddy Krueger now.
You know, I don't even know what to say about that. You know, it's like, you know, I mean, when did she do that? When she was young?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I wonder how old she was when she did that.
Yeah, because you know
Melted
that I'm just you know, look. To be honest with you, man, anybody who's doing that, you know, are they in their right state of mind? You know, that's just terrible, man.
Can't be.
You
I
know,
mean, you probably heard the other part of the conversation where she said she was flipping over tables. She was in a fucking psych ward. I mean,
I
so
understand that,
obviously
but
she can't be in the right state of
but
mind. She's in a
right, but
psych ward.
that's what I'm trying to say. It's still, even though you know she's turning over tables and putting acid on her face and all that shit. But that's what I was saying. That you know, it kind of makes me feel bad. You know, as much as they say that I'm a bad guy and this and that. You know, look, I see that Tina's suffering, man. Listen, there's no way that she can continue going on like this, you know, and being so. She doesn't even understand what the hell she's doing. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You know, especially when I tried to help her. You know, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong, but except for you know, not help her perpetuate more shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, see, hurt people, hurt people. You know what? And you know what? And that's a pretty valid point, Daisy. Okay, because you know what? Look, I used to like live streaming. Okay, and I came on here and I started talking about some things, and they've taken those things and twisted it into something ugly and disgusting. Okay, and trying to paint a picture about me that's not true. You see, you could even see the chat where Don Stakes Allison there. He's an alleged. Okay, he's being very careful with his words now, Don. Okay, he's being very careful where he's commenting on. Notice he's kind of staying away from me. Okay, and he knows, man. He knows I got a lot of stuff. Okay, and they should just leave me alone, but they couldn't, and I asked them to. Okay, and you know what? And I tested him, and then, yeah, he could play all the shit he wants, man. Did I say some inflammatory stuff? Yeah. Listen, I said I wasn't a provocateur. I always have said that. Okay, I provoke people. Okay, I'm the agent of chaos. Okay, and if you want it, I'll give it to you. Okay, listen, man, I can assholes, then I'm your guy, man. Listen, I'm good at this, man. I've been a master salesman. Okay, but the thing is, Lynn, I'm not like you. I'm not evil, and I don't try to hurt people. I'm trying to just get away from you guys. I mean, look at the Zoom last night that Vicious had, man. These guys just kept coming for me. Where was I bothering them?
Yeah, really. I know. Like Cadman, Cuckmo.
Yeah, listen, you know, I don't know what he thought he was going to prove. He just sat there and actually in my, you know, my look, okay, I get it's drama, but he was annoying, man. He was annoying. He's a pest. He was like a fucking child, man. You know,
Right.
they're making peace. You see, he broke the peace. You know,
Fucking
there's no
goof.
peace with him, man, because he'll be right back in the chat and these guys gaslighting other people on, okay, and cheering shit on, okay. So there's no that. You know,
Exactly. Man. He demonstrated that just 2 weeks ago, from today, actually. 2 weeks ago. I mean, it was less than 2 hours, and the guy, you know, he said, "Oh, what do you think, Matt?" He was up on the beam and Tina's. I was like, "Okay, sure." I agreed. I said, "Sure." And then less than 2 hours later, he's running his fucking mouth, cheering him on, talking all kinds of shit about me. It's like, dude, that, you know.
The Trump fans the same way, man. Listen, he was trying to say and think that I was grabbing, crashing me, man. And I'm like, you know, listen, I don't like funny people, man. Look, if you don't like me, fine, just stay away from me. You know, and it's like, how do they turn that threat, you know, comment to Abe is a threat at all? For God's sakes, I was even saying this is the last thing I got to say to you, and you're pathetic and whatever. Okay, I asked him, and you know, it's funny. I have to explain for the lower IQ, so maybe I should. You know, I should actually break the tape down for them. Okay, but look, when I was saying, you know, tell me about your you know, life in the desert. You know, your wife. You know, she's a doctor. Okay, you know, your life is so perfect. Let me hear. Let me hear something about your life. Okay, you know, I mean,
What in the world did Kyle hear? What did Kyle hear that we didn't hear? I mean, there's only one thing said. You can't make things up, you know.
No, but do you understand what I'm saying? Though, it's like I was looking.
No, he's not here.
Okay, anyway, I don't know, man. You know, I just think that if they're, I'm gonna just say this, okay? If they're sincere about leaving, you know, walking away and cutting it out, then you know what? There doesn't need to be a peace. Just fucking cut your activities out, okay? Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Listen, that you know, you can't just look at Boomer, man. Boomer's lost his mind, man.
Mission to use last night. Oh, he's still there. Okay, I thought. Yeah, I hear you now. Screenshot that he didn't think that you had. And he even gave us permission. Thank you, Kyle, for giving permission to use the screenshot of the flip from you last night. We now know what your identity is.
Oh, what? Oh, what's that? Oh, when he said that last night in the when he didn't believe me, he said, "Go ahead, you could use it."
Yep. Yeah. You gave permission, so you can't say that you doxed him or me.
Listen, I'm not doxing him, man. Listen, I even put a blurry picture up on purpose. I just want him to know I know. That's all. You see,
Exactly.
I gave out a blurry picture. Okay,
Exactly. I mean, that was nice of you. That was permission, even. I mean, that was very nice of you. You were being polite.
He didn't believe me.
No, he didn't.
No, this is once
Something.
said to somebody, "Don't fuck with 33, man, because he'll go frame by frame and rip your shit apart." Man, I started laughing, and I said, and then when we got the conservative atheist foot, you know, everybody says that I dig through so much shit to get the foot. How easy was that? What was that like in like 20 minutes of just listening to some shit?
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all it was.
Oh, look at the foot! I was so excited, right?
Yeah, you were like, "What is that?" Oh, you didn't even know it was a foot at first.
Yep, they were really bad, man. I mean, listen. Put it this way: I've changed the conservative atheist because I have to say that he used to show his face and he had all those videos up. And by the way, I did not take his account down, so stop lying, Lynn. I'm not reporting. I told him myself what I did, and I'm proud of what I did because you know what? It evened out the game with you guys, okay? Because I had to slow you guys down, man. You're trying to build an army against one person, man. And I'm one guy, and I'm not gonna fucking just let you guys shit on me because you know what? I just won't. Yeah.
Gotta make them all mad that they could all group up, gang up together, and they can't defeat one man.
But you know what's the problem, Matt? You know what the problem is, Matt? I was just thinking about that. Lynn's complaining about being tired, man. I should scope more. What do you think?
Right? Keeping her busy.
I was thinking about just dropping a couple of old clips. You know, it's funny because I have this this audio will fucking crack you up. You want to crack up real quick?
Sure.
Maybe a preview of what I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna drop a big Miss Tina scope. I think people would get a kick out of it. So, you know, change the pace because it's pretty funny. And, you know, they could use that as another example of somebody else who, you know, hated me, okay, and said that I was, you know, creepy. Okay, so we're going to get it right out of Miss Tina's mouth. Could you imagine? I'm going to let Miss Tina help them.
All right.
What do you think of that? Let's see. You know, I was something that I wanted to do, and I never did. What the hell is it? Let's see. It's pretty. I'm just gonna this a brief one. Oh shit. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking about all the accusations, Matt. They keep getting wilder and wilder.
I know. Isn't
where do you think this goes,
man? Who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, freaking weird.
No, I do. That's what I'm asking you. Here it is. Okay.
What is this about Lana wrecking you? Lana never wrecked anyone in her fucking life. She comes up with the corniest fucking jokes that obviously corny people laugh about. I mean, it's just funny.
Oh, look, wait a minute. Another one bites the dust is on Tina's too with Lana. Let's hear it for a second. I don't have it. The press conference. We were just talking about. Oh no, that's not
Tibby, that's fake. Tibby, that's very fake news. I mean, you should know better than.
Stay home, and the only way we're gonna get rid of this. Oh, look at this. Who's Queen? Who's this Queen bitch? 004. Yeah.
Oh, that's McKenna, the one that has the imaginary case on Blair.
Can I keep looking turn this down? I can't even turn this fucking thing down. Hold on a second. Annoying. All right, there we go. All right. Just hold on a second. Yeah, it's kind of it's oh shit, I missed it. Tell me it's not here now.
I know, Tim. Funny though, you know, I would never love somebody that washes their face with acid. Especially a woman with no hair too, on top of it. A couple strands.
That's a good Timmy. That's not the my that freak Timmy.
I mean, no, that's a different Timmy.
But do you remember how nice he said he loved me and I was great? And then as soon as you know, I had a falling out with Tina, even though he didn't even hear my side, he just started attacking me. I mean, this is the problem with people. What do you think of that?
Well, that guy, that's the one that went on Tina's beam and she drilled him like he was like a 5-year-old. The guy was about to cry because he knew that he made up all these lies. Like Kathy Barker had him swatted and this and that and this and that. I mean, and he had to admit that they were all lies.
Oh,
I mean, and Tina likes to take advantage of the retard. I mean, I'm just saying.
Wow. That is something, man.
You know, the guy had to confess. He had to confess to her. I mean, he was about to start bawling. Actually, I think he did start crying. I'm going to have to go listen to the replay of that. That's recorded. I think he did start crying for a little bit there. Wow. Pathetic.
I don't even know. Listen, it's like, wow. Be serious, man.
Timmy the Tard is in love. In fact, in love with the well-known child doxer, Tina Piazza, that washed her face with acid, melted her own face, and only has a few strands of hair on her head, has less hair than me, and I'm bald. How about that?
Here you go. Listen to this.
Like fucking King, like fucking Conger, like Don Blad, like all of them. They give this app a bad fucking name.
Damn.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I think she's going to hit me up.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But I'm not going to do it no more. Fuck. Just remember that shit. But you people think what I am?
Oh, that wasn't it. I have one way. I gotta say, man, Miss Tina was going off on me, man. It was pretty funny. It's pretty fucking funny. Hold on a second. Let's see.
Miss Tina was always pretty funny.
Let's see. Man. Let's see.
Well, I don't know if I've sent you the screenshots that I had from I think it was Friday, where Weiner acts like she knows everything like usual. She says that you weren't friends with Miss Tina. I wasn't friends with Miss Tina. Obviously, she knows nothing. Tomorrow, Weiner, the Cully, you know, the Cully.
Right, I'll play a couple right now. Tell her pull up a chair. Tell her to make sure she's got some clean underwear, and I'm gonna get her all excited.
I don't know if she's got clean underwear.
Listen, you know what? I even got this guy shipped. You want to see how crazy Scope was once upon a time? Want to listen? This is shipped. This guy hates me too, by the way.
Actually fired it. No, I'm gonna go fire it next week. What do you think this is for? This is not for bird hunting. Shotgun spread. I have it with a pistol. Stock is better. This is why I block you. You don't engage in conversation. Truth Raider is very bad at human-to-human conversation. Has anyone noticed this about that guy?
Here it comes.
He just talks at people. He just fucking blah, blah, blah. Fucking pukes in your face. I'm not going fucking hunting. This is if someone knocks at my door and I say, go away, and they don't go away. So you walk up to the door like this, and you go, are you gone yet? And they go, no, it's Truth Raider, and I'm not leaving. And then you pull the fucking trigger.
Now that's a receipt. What did you say? What do you have to say about that? Did I drop the mic on that?
No. I'm here. I just stepped away for a second. I missed most of that.
Oh, you missed it, man. Well, listen, that was the shipped. When he lost his mind and cocked the fucking shotgun on Paris.
Wow. Damn. The fuck?
Like, I'll for you. Like, I'll just put the. Yeah.
I'm not going fucking hunting. This is go away. So you like this, and you go, "Are you gone yet?" And they go, "No, it's Truth Raider, and I'm not leaving." And then you pull the trigger.
I mean, damn. What do you say to
That's
that, man?
crazy.
Huh?
Fucking crazy, guys. I'm not going hunting. What the fuck?
Listen, you know what? I got to say that it's he had his guns removed. This guy, but I don't know if it's the way that they're trying to portray it on Scope, but who knows? I don't know what the truth is. Yeah, listen, that's why. Listen, this is ridiculous, man. They've been trying to paint this picture of me for a long time, and it's like, you know, it's amazing, man. Should I piss off a few people? What do you think, man?
It's fucking crazy shit, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know. I know. They're big mad. They're big
Oh,
mad.
oatmeal. Oatmeal is the junkie that wants to send me a package in the mail. Why is he here?
Who's that? Oatmeal.
I see somebody asking about who Oatmeal is. That's the junkie in Pennsylvania that wants to send me a package in the mail. I'm so excited to find out what it is. 833? I mean, what could he possibly be sending me?
You know what? I love when they send me packages, man. Listen, when they first boxed me, I got pizza delivered here. Somebody came to fix my heating. People were calling me, they're threatening me. They wanted to cut my hedges. I mean, listen. I have to say, man. I mean, listen. By the way, I think this was it. Let's see.
You know what I have to say? Big girls don't cry.
Okay, dude, if you're gonna start this shit, I'm just gonna block you. I don't have time for your bullshit. I'm answering your fucking title, junkie. Are you gonna fucking be respectful or are you gonna be gone, bitch? Oh, what? Seriously, I'll find your ass in 7.5 years of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I don't give a fuck. I'll take you like a little bitch. You'll be serving me. You're a junkie. You'll serve me breakfast and fucking heroin. You'll serve me breakfast. You're just a fucking junkie. You could not fucking anyone. Where you at? No junkie. Where you at? Where you at, pussy? Where you at? You know what would happen if you didn't have your fix? You would wait. Pussy, stop. You're a social. You're a fucking hole. You really. You're great, bitch. You're fucking trying to kid.
Damn, he's mad.
Who are you trying to kid, bitch? Seriously. I'm 27. I'll whip your fucking ass, bitch. You're 27 and I'm 45 and I would beat your ass. You're a fucking older and you're picking a fight with a kid, you fucking pussy. I'll put you in the fucking hole you deserve to be in.
Damn.
Respectfully, or get your ass knocked the fuck out.
Ouch.
Listen. You wouldn't get fucking. I wouldn't be able to break any fucking bone on your body. It wouldn't be very hard. It wouldn't take long. Where are you at? Where are you at?
I got to be honest with you, man. I don't know how I would have taken social media, in my early 20s, man.
Right? Me either.
Listen,
Shit.
I would have probably been in big trouble, man. I have to
Same
admit.
here.
I'm glad I missed that. That's brutal, man.
Yeah. That guy's a freaking maniac. He got so triggered, didn't he?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Man, that's got to be the most triggered I've ever triggered anyone on here. I mean, and it wasn't, and I wasn't even trying to trigger him either. That's the thing.
We're gonna have to start a point system, man.
Right? He gets a 10 for that for that scope.
Listen, we have to get a point system in. Let's see.
Right.
What do you think, man? We can come up this and that. That's a brain on drugs. Listen, man, I don't know, but this guy's a pretty big man.
33, from what we've heard, has been shown on Live Scope.
Yes.
Doing heroin and meth. Witnesses that have been around me.
Holy shit! Let me put that again. This is good.
That's 33, from what we've heard, has been shown on Live Scope.
Yes.
Doing heroin and meth.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now you got fucking Tina Piazza, the retard, say, yeah. Well, you better get those receipts, man.
Yeah.
Man.
She disagrees. You know, did you ever notice that she disagrees? You know, when she has somebody up on their beam, she disagrees and goes along with whatever they say. It doesn't matter what they say. She just goes along with it.
I can tell you right now. I could pull up. I told you a long time ago. I said when she said that she had Crandon's arrest records from Japan.
I mean, I heard Tamara say she sucked a donkey's dick, and then Tina just said, yes, so did I.
I fucking lost it when she said she had Crandon's fucking records from Japan. I was like, oh, this woman's insane.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know her that well, but man, when she said that, I was like, whoa. You know, I was like, damn.
I think that's what she said, that we both do heroin, and I guess Tamara seeing us both on a live together in 33's home. We were doing it together, I guess.
Amazing, man. Fucking
right?
Amazing.
I've never been to Arizona, but I was in 33's house and we were doing drugs together. How about that? Tamara's seen it. So it's got to be true.
Listen, you know, it's funny because you know what it is? Look, I got so tired of caring what they believe, right? So I just said, yeah, man, okay, so I'm doing this, that, and the other thing. You know what I've been saying, man. I'm telling them I'm creepy, man. Yeah, okay, I'm going on a meth run. I'm going to fucking get some heroin. You know, what are they going to do, man? Okay? Listen, I'm just giving them what they want, and then they're still not happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's like, okay, so you want me to be this? Okay, listen, I know who I am. So listen, and by the way, you know, this fucking retard's making accounts of my father, and this one is Erwin the Claude Shit Destroyer. Okay, let's see, I miss my son's ass. Okay,
you want to tell Daisy? She just said, "Who's the fat little guy that loops for 48 hours?" You want to tell her who that is?
Oh, that's yeah, I do. Actually, you know what? I tell you what. His name. Okay, I'm gonna just. You know what I'm gonna do even better. Here you go. Just let me give you a little introduction to him.
They don't cry.
Wait, he's gonna start talking in a minute. And you know what I have to say to you, Boomer? This is what I really have to say. I'm going to use my dear friend.
I paid for it.
Here you go, Boomer.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
The big fuck you.
I paid for it. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And the big fuck you.
The big fuck.
Me and Lana doing the big fuck you on you, Boomer. All right, that's
she sold her cemetery, by the way.
Fuck you. Fuck you. The big fuck you.
Yeah, the big fuck you. All right.
Did you hear about that, 33? She sold her cemetery, and guess who bought it? Tombstone Lynn. How about that?
No way.
Yeah, she bought it with her daddy's oil money.
Boy, I gotta say, man, this just keeps on getting better. Yeah, listen, I got some. I would love to hear classics, man. Listen, you know what? And
Ridgewood. It was called Ridgewood, I believe. Ridgewood Cemetery.
Did you get that between the sheets video that I ran across? That was fucking funny, right?
Yeah, it was great, dude.
They should be careful, man. Okay, behave yourself, guys. Be nice and you know.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, these were great clips. But hold on a second. I gotta say, man, got this guy triggered, screaming.
Yeah, why is Lana saying that about you, how you fell asleep on Scope as she fell asleep live on the camera, fucking passed out drunk, slouched over.
She's a bust out, okay, and she's a lesbian, and she won't admit it. And she's like my significant other. We all know that it's a woman, for God's sake. She's like, I gotta say, man, I don't really want to mess with her, man, because you know what, she might be in better shape than me, man. I mean, she's in pretty good shape, man.
Oh, she works on all them vehicles, changing all them brakes, all that stuff, you know.
Listen, see, I'm even giving you a compliment, man. You're like a butch lesbian, like a man. I mean,
they don't call her butch for nothing.
And if that's what you were going for, Lana, then you're success.
Damn. Oh shit.
I mean, that's seriously, man. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Shit. Where the hell is this? What am I doing here? All right. No, it is. Lynn's right, man. Maybe I should go to sleep, man. You know, I haven't slept in 2 days. If Lynn says I didn't sleep in 2 days, it has to be true.
Right.
It's unbelievable, man. It's like, let me see. This is fine.
And just you
Okay. Listen to Tina at night.
like this. You're 60 now.
Oh, Lana and Tina are not only friends, they're lovers.
Of course.
Synopsis. Claude got wrecked again. Claude got wrecked again. Claude. Bye, Pat. And my fat.
Watch, he begs for me to come in. What's this?
So go to bed. Till maybe 12, and then you come over and have a chat with me. And tell me about your bride to come. That would be nice, Claude. I've never seen a 6-year-old person who is Jewish Claude act like you, ever.
You know what, Tina? You know what I've never seen? You know what shocks me about her? Seriously? Yeah, she says that acts like me, right? Okay, so what? You know what really shocks me about her?
What's that?
I have to say this. I mean, you know, especially.
And then you want to crucify Trump because he called you a nigger because you're acting like one, motherfucker.
Now let me ask you a question, man. Isn't Indian people brown? Don't they have like melanated skin and they're brown? How's she making fun of brown people, man?
You're acting like one. Okay? Now I just said it because you are. And stop acting like one and you won't be called one. How about that? How about that? Because your own side uses that word joking. My nigga. It's my nigga, though. Right? Right? And Tina, now calls you guys niggers. Tina calls you niggers. Martha calls you niggers. All your friends call you niggers. You know that. But you don't care. Because it's all about taking the white woman and the white man and get your reparations from the public. Well, here's your reparation, motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker. Okay?
Wow. Now what did you think of that, Daisy? Huh?
Damn. Racist.
That's pathetic. He's got a lot of anger.
You see?
Lots of anger.
See, they've been at this a long time playing games. Oh, look at how Divided got excited. Hear that? Listen.
Wow.
Lots of anger and he
I mean, she seemed quite pleased with that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say shit. Very pleased.
It's like creep. Like, wow, really? Let's hear another one.
I'm a good man. I consider myself a good man. He's the only one.
I have one. Y'all want to listen to this? Every time I hear this, I crack up.
What'd she say?
I crack up. I crack up. Hear this, I crack up. I hear this, I crack up. I hear this, I crack up.
I can't stand these niggas. I can't stand these.
Every time I hear this, I crack up. I crack up.
I can't stand these niggas.
I don't know. What's so funny about that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not funny to me. I mean,
Right.
it's funny.
See, and this is what they do. So they came up with they had this word. Um, okay, how what do you think of that?
Fucking crazy, man. It's very, very concerning. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's what do you,
Oh, what
okay,
is
Jack.
that?
Let me see. Let's see what we got the next one.
It just shows that everything he says is a lie. When you see the obsession, he's just like, it's really creepy.
So I'm just, can I ask you one more question? Like, why would he bring that up in your DMs?
This is the best.
Like this, I used to DM with him. It was mostly all about politics and things like that.
Yeah, but how does the dick come up in politics?
Ooh, this is did you hear what she asked?
Yeah.
What'd she ask? How did the dick come up in politics? Did she ask that, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought she said.
Can I ask you one more question? Like, why would he bring that up in your DMs?
Because I'll tell you like this, I used to DM with him. It was mostly all about politics and things like that.
Yeah, but how does the dick come up in politics?
See, look, see a little part. I told you. Listen, watch. See, yeah. How did the dick come up? Right. Okay. Don't worry. We're gonna let you know. Inquiring minds want to know, don't you, Val? Okay. We're gonna let you know how Leo's dick came up in a conversation between him and Don Stakes in a DM chat, and just keep in mind that neither one of them know what each other look like. Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay.
He's always like, so you know how they like to talk.
They.
Not really. No.
My BBC is always just on the guy.
Not really. No.
My BBC,
No.
my BBC is always just on the. He doesn't.
I never like that was. I can tell you for that was never ever brought up in any conversations I had with Leo. So I'm just trying to understand how it would just.
Because you're a woman.
See, he's trying to run a gay narrative, but you know what? He's been trying to. Even Boomer was arguing with him, man. I could play tapes where, and then Boomer switched to he's gay. It's amazing how they fall for Don Stakes shit. That, yeah,
right.
Yeah, but is that normal conversation amongst men?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, it's not. That's not normal.
Because you're lying. She caught you. You're lying. It's not. It's a lie.
Because she's into that. I mean, he used to like, for example, he was in a group with someone. What's that white woman that always goes into Izzy's Cove from Australia?
Devin.
Devin, yeah. And there's another woman. Her name was Queen Malika, maybe.
Yeah.
So he was like in the. And he used to just like laugh and then like send me screenshots of what they're saying. I'm not gonna say what they said, things like that. But he has no interest in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he gossips like a woman because that's why. Like he always likes to say we had so many DMs. It was all gossip, which was fine with me because I didn't mind gossiping about people on Periscope and talking about what happened on Periscope. I mean, who cares? You know, it's kind of funny. We can laugh at stuff. But yeah, he gossips a lot.
Come on, let's get to the dick. Come on.
That's. Oh, God.
He is the gossip queen.
Yeah, he is. That's. I mean, well, we've all seen the giant write-ups he does on his explanations.
I guess he's not going to answer. I'm not going to let this run. I thought he was going to say because he hit on me, but I have another one where he said he hits on him. I mean, it's amazing.
Geez, did y'all hear that?
What's that? Yeah, I thought, what was that, a train?
No, those were the motorcycles going down these country roads. I mean, my gosh.
I thought that was on the recording.
No, it was, and my windows are rolled up.
Damn.
Anyway, I don't want to interrupt y'all. Yeah, I know. That's dangerous, isn't it?
Go ahead.
No, just real quick. I just wanted to say that apparently my punishment has been given, and Lynn and the Turners. Matt, I think Pam was going to send it to you, and I don't mind if you play it because, it just is what it is. But apparently, after I got off last night, they proceeded to talk about. Lynn wanted to ask NJ Turner if I even had my children. Then NJ proceeded to say again their ages, where my son is, what university he's at, and
Yeah.
then doxed my stepson and told his location.
Oh, man. And right after we were done talking about how they talk about children, they go ahead and they jump
Yeah,
right
but
to it.
the worst part of it is it's live, saying, I wonder if she even has her children.
Wow.
I wonder, and I mean the nonsense. And then they did that, and then the other thing I wanted, if
The
Kathy
thing is,
Parker is there, I heard that I apparently have given you Tina Vasudeva's child's name. Then that's her new attacks on me and Pam. Pam just gets thrown in because it's me.
Listen,
But she does.
Yeah.
That's what they do because they think that I'll stop speaking if they hurt Pam enough, and that's not going to happen.
Right. Well, that's the whole idea of what they do. Exactly. That's why when this guy Abe left, okay, they blamed me for threatening him. I did no such thing. And but you know what? I had like 4 or 5 scopes done on it, and it's like, so you know what? They're getting a message out over me because it's 5-1.
Well, dude, the problem is this too. I got punished yesterday. It started because I was the one that came on and said he didn't threaten anybody. And then you got this Timmy person, and again, Pam has the screenshots, and I told her you could put them out, but they're in the comments while I was talking last night. They're in the comments that Timmy's guy is asking for my full name, then he's asking for my father's information, then it's all in the comments. And
Yeah.
oh,
giving it
that's
to
Timmy the Tard. Yeah, he's on the hinge.
yeah. And then he says, look at what I found on Materna. And he says, Google something, and it's like usj.gov, and it doesn't even go to a real website. I mean, they're just,
He gives out fake news. Hasn't he been busted for giving out fake news already, Matt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got busted. Actually, the well-known child doxer Tina Piazza actually called him out because she was believing his lies.
Hey, and I wanted to tell Lynn, when she's talking to NJ Turner about where my son is in college, and they say, oh, what would be the point of doing this and that? Well, see, Lynn, what you don't know is they actually have called. They doxed a blind child in college.
Lynn lost her mind, though. Lynn's in the twilight zone.
Exactly.
She's right now trying to destroy me. She can't focus on anything. So I don't think she's really rational, to be honest.
I'm just wondering, why is Lynn worried about your children? What does what does your children have to do with her? What does that affect her life? I mean, seriously, isn't that kind of strange, you guys?
Because I'm wondering if she's getting a pat. Listen, this is what happens. This is the problem. They think because Don stuck his nose in it, that I'm the one that will figure out everything that's going on. And Matt, because I will. But this is the thing. What he does is he's over there. He literally said, this was sick. He said to her, and you have to listen, I say that all the time. He said to her in a scope, good job. Keep up the good work.
Oh, no, he does that. I know. Listen, he does that all the time. Yes, because he's got a
on the back.
Yes,
and then I have him on when he first went on the Turner's video. So again, they accuse everybody else of doing what they're doing. But I did want to say this to Kathy Bailey. If you need somebody to talk to, Kathy, please reach out to me, and don't let her upset you. It is what it is. But she, I have no words for what she does on the internet. I absolutely don't. You got the sickest people, and it seems to be Tina, NJ, and Lynn now all running around. But when Tina says
there's a few more you're leaving out, but
when Tina says this, I will denounce you if anybody in this group talks to Kathy Bailey. What is she like? Like 12.
Right?
I
Weird.
mean, it's the most unbelievable thing to watch. But also, the courts are closed until the middle of April. However, I did get good news just a few minutes ago, which is Tennessee as well. I knew Alabama was, did not know about Tennessee. They are hearing preliminary injunctions. So that's not stopped.
You know, didn't I gotta say, didn't the Queen of Scope, Vicious Kind last night? She put Lynn fucking resculping to shame. She fucking shamed Lynn's resculps. You
Yeah.
know?
Listen, and not only that, but listen, I gotta say that Lynn is cracking because she's actually saying the first time she said publicly she consider having a peace with Vicious, and you know what? That wouldn't be a bad thing if it was real, but nothing's real
Well,
with.
I don't care what she does, because it doesn't negate what she's done
No, I know, of
to
course.
to 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 me, because I didn't even know who the woman was. And
No, I
last
get it.
night, when she sits there and says, I don't know, does she even have her children? And NJ Turner said, well, I know she did last summer, but that might have just been for the summer. Really? You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was on there, apparently, because it was recorded, they were talking about, throwing it back out there, how I killed my ex-husband. And, I just want to say this to NJ Turner. NJ Turner, the sister-in-law, my ex-sister-in-law that you're talking to, she has seen my children about 4 times since their dad's death. So, but you don't reach out of this box, right, NJ? You show one time I've talked to your family. You
They reach
psycho.
out to Fox all the time, man. Listen, I even got a French guy wants to kill me from France. It's like,
But hey, NJ, if you're talking to her, tell her, they'd love to see her. And they all have cell phones and they all have vehicles, but she never talks. She never calls them.
Damn.
oh my
Right.
god, terrible.
So anyway, I just wanted to say that, but I got my punishment for speaking.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that. Listen, you know what I wanted to add? Listen, Matona, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the reasons why I'm fighting back with these people and actually stuck it out is because if I don't, who will? Okay, and then I'm kind of in a way responsible for their next victims, and I just think that these people just need to stop, and they're blaming it on me, but that's their projection. They say a lot of things, but has anybody asked them to prove anything that their claims? Okay, so she has one clip where I'm sorry, Icewolf and his whole crew of Nazis were fucking attacking me and threatening me and saying they're gonna rape my daughter, and one threatened to murder me. So yes, I doxed his son. I said it's the same name as yours. He was 20 years old, an adult. But they drove me crazy. And guess what? Icewolf was actually in the end, okay, decent to me, and they weren't. Okay, that's the amazing thing. Okay, and I actually changed his mind, and he stopped talking that crazy shit that he was when I first ran into him. So they're mad because I changed people for better. Okay, and this is what they do, man. It's just horrible, man. All right, I just wanted to make that statement.
And it's very apparent for 72 hours now. We're on 4 days of Lynn.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even think she is, gone outside one time.
It's funny. She said she's tired. She's overtired. She says she doesn't know how I'm doing it. Listen, I'm not. It's not that hard. She thinks like I got to prepare all night for this. These things have been sitting here for a long time. All these clips waiting to go.
Right.
Do you think that she do you think that Don pays her to do this?
Listen, you know what? I gotta say that I
That's
don't
what you
know what her
wonder.
financial situation is or not. Okay, I don't know. I don't know who. All I can say is this publicly. I'll just say this. It's a very weird situation. She doesn't know who he is, but she has loyalty to him. She can't call him. Okay, she can only send a DM. She doesn't even know who Allison is. Okay, so it's a kind of Lynn is a very weird person, man.
That's
Okay,
a weird relationship, man. You know,
Well,
listen,
I mean, I just found it
you have
odd when
loyalty to somebody that is
he said
unknown. You know,
he
Yep.
said, "Good job, keep up the good work." There's got to be
Yes.
something behind it.
Yes,
I
of
mean,
course.
unless it is like a cult-like type thing,
It's a
and he
cult.
just
I'm
gives her
telling you.
the attention she needs.
Listen, you know he's Jewish, right? Okay, this is his. This is Kerry. Listen to this. Yeah.
33 rule, you're still a fucking dirty kike. Still a fucking dirty kike.
Wow.
You heard dirty kike, right?
Yeah, well, it's no. I mean, they throw around the racist, the anti-Semitic. I mean, they do all of that, all of them. They
I mean,
talk
look, I'm
about,
not going to say that I'm not outrageous and I don't use bad language and say messed up things, but I don't direct it. Okay, like in my everyday life, you know what I mean? And it's like uh, everybody's got a nasty side to them. I get it, but it seems like like social media brings it out the worst in people. You know,
well, it just is what it is. I mean,
yep.
it just absolutely is what it is. And I got, and that's what I said. I was trying to say last night, it's to me, why don't you get off the app? Because it's not just about my children. It's not just about what's been done to me. It's about what these people do nonstop. You got Tina over there once again saying, I gave somebody information and there's accounts. And I mean, just completely lying. Just completely lying. What? So that she can get on a box and do this all day long?
she has nothing better to do in her life at all. I mean, she doesn't even leave the home.
Well, I'm not quite sure that's the reason. I mean, because,
Well, insanity is the real reason. Let's be honest.
so, whatever
I
the
guess
reason is.
Lynn got outrageous today. By the way, did you hear what she said?
I have not heard her.
You know what she's saying now about me? She's saying that my brother made a joke and said that I banged the hospice nurse. Okay, so we were laughing. Okay, so everything's got to be serious. With her, it's got to be all real. So then she's like she's so mad that I told the truth about the fentanyl patches and the morphine suppository. She actually said that I stole drugs from the hospice. Okay, and but Lynn.
Oh yeah, she's been saying that for weeks, ever since I've been listening to
But,
the crazy.
So the point is that when they're in hospice, they're using needles, okay, and they're putting it right in the thing. They're not using patches or suppositories, you dummy, okay.
Yeah,
Good try, Lynn. Deflection. Just wanted to state the record straight.
Well, the
true,
thing
though.
about it is, you cannot prove to these people. I mean, Daisy's on here right now. She's been off. She didn't know. Now I sleep with my son. All this. I mean, the lies just keep going and going and going because they don't have anything else. But what's behind it? Like, why?
This isn't, I don't know. Listen, this is a weird phenomenon. I can't listen. I don't understand why these people focus on me. Like, look, if I'm insulting and you don't like me, then just go away and I won't talk about you and you can go have your experience. But, these people have to come into the lives that I'm in. If I'm chatting with somebody and they just have to insert themselves, man. They just have to.
And the thing about it is, like Matt said last night, I mean, these people don't know what the Turners have done the last 3 years. They have no idea. No idea. And they've just inserted themselves into it like, oh, well, you've got this information, so you give it to me, and I'll do this and I'll do that. I mean, watch. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and NJ and Justin will be on there making up some more outrageous lies about me just because I spoke.
Of
Yeah,
course.
he hasn't spoken about it in a while. NJ, you miss me, baby? NJ? Wipe your ass really good and you wash it. You do it live. Maybe I'll snort a line off your crack of your ass. What do you say, NJ?
Oh, that's so disgusting.
She'd love that. She would love that 33.
Well, listen, she off it. I mean, listen, I know I'm vile. I understand, but and I'm creepy, and so I admit it. See?
No,
You got to
I
be
think it's
creepy to
very
snip a line
creepy.
off of that ass.
I think it's way more creepy for a grown woman to sit in a room and rescope on this app for now. What are we on day 4? Day 3? Day 4? I mean, it's 24/7.
Listen, I've been wrecking them. Listen, I was simulcast yesterday. Okay, so I'm very proud of that. They had me on 3 different channels. Okay, and you know how much energy that took to put all that together.
All right.
And then she gets the good job. Keep up the good work.
Oh, by the way, the guy that you were wondering about, the guy who's making that scope with the loop, that you know the
Yes.
you were asking me about him,
Right.
Boomer guy.
Uh-huh.
Trying to pull this little clip up here.
Oh, no. I saw that. Is that him? I saw your earlier thing. Is that him, the one that is saying all that stuff, the older looking guy?
Well, no, the guy with the glasses. Well, there's so many of them. I got to be honest with you. I have gangs of retards after me. It's like,
Well, and that's it. I mean, why did he put something on loop and put my name and somebody else's name and call us over there, and it's on loop, and then it's this woman that's apparently in distress, and I don't know what they're trying to prove.
Well, what he did prove was the refrigerator Carrie mock suicide.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's her. Yep.
My father left when I was 5 years old.
So, all right, I gotta go, but y'all have a great,
Hold on, listen. This is
beautiful
the guy,
day.
right?
Try to get some sunshine.
Listen, before
All
you
right,
leave, just listen to this, and this is 30 seconds.
Okay.
I was 5 years old, and I had a retarded brother. My mother was an alcoholic. It's a long story, but anyway, you know, I didn't have a father. I didn't have parents really growing up because my mother wouldn't come home from the bar until after I was in bed. Actually, the bars used to close in New York and Connecticut about 1, I think, and so she didn't get home till about 2.
You get the idea. This guy's a very. This is the kind of people that are in this group. This kind of guy.
Yeah, I get that, and they all come from some kind of dysfunctional background.
Everybody's life apart. They're miserable. That's it.
So,
That's all I
but
wanted to
I'll
say.
say it again. It's wherever he is walking around here. What about people threatening me professionally? Huh?
I didn't threaten Abe though. There was no threat.
I know, and I said it, and they came out because I said I watched it happen. He didn't threaten anybody, and then everybody hit a live button, and we're talking about threat this, threat that, his wife, this, that, and the other, and then Tammy Craycraft Everhart came on last night and doxed his very location. Nobody said a word about that.
No, because they want to blame me. Anything that's going to happen, okay, or if that information get out, they're going to say it's me and my minions, okay, and I have a team of 100, and just it's funny because I heard them say it, now I said it back, and now they're saying, you see, he said it. I'm like, you know what? I'm also telling them that I'm doing method heroin, okay, and what else do I have? I was like, listen, I'll be whatever you want. I'm Jim Jones, for God's sakes.
Well,
You know,
it's just
33 says wife in the desert.
And Lynn said that I doxed her father and told what nursing home he was in, and I'm like, look, I didn't even know he wasn't a nursing home, but you just doxed him and told everybody he was.
No, he's in some rehab. She said that I'm tracking him down too. I was like, what are you talking about? Are you insane?
Right.
I was like, listen, Lynn's lost her marbles, man. Listen, she's off the reservation.
33, you said Abe's wife in the desert. How's his wife in the desert or something like that? And Craig goes on and says, Abe's wife, that's right down the road, and her location's on.
Arguing about living in her same town, and then they came to the conclusion that he does live in her town, which she has splattered all over the internet. Jackie Street by the hemp farm. She says it nonstop.
Perump. I mean,
yeah, and then she had it tagged in the video. I mean, she had herself a location tagged while she was saying that. Yeah, so Pam made a really funny scope. I laughed hard. She came out and she said, okay, now it was something to the effect of Cray Cray's running around Pahrump, Nevada on her tricycle screaming whatever Abe had said his dog's name was, because she's looking for Abe. She's trying to protect him. So I said, Abe, please come outside and go find the crazy woman on the tricycle motorcycle screaming your dog's name.
No way. She did she scoped that too or no?
Yes.
Yeah, she did, man. She did. I mean, where's Abe's his reaction to this? I mean,
she wanted
really, she doxed him
because she could protect him, because she knows all the people in the medical field in her town, and she said her town.
She says she knows every fucking law enforcement and attorney, and she knows everybody. She's like Tamara Weiner,
Wow.
She just knows. She knows the president personally. She's like good friends with him. Grew up with him. Went to school with him. Everything.
My only point was nobody hit the live button and said, "Oh my God, Abe, get off the app. She just told where you live."
Right? Weird, man.
No,
Crazy.
but no, they blamed it on me. Listen, this guy who wears adult diapers, gay Porkia. Lives in Tennessee. Used to this guy Doc G used to do his rounds over there, had gay sex, but whatever. The thing is that he used to suckle Miss Tina, and this guy's now attacking for them too. It's amazing.
No, I heard he's the one that hit the live button and said, "I'm going to denounce."
Yeah, and I got no proof.
And I'm like, "Excuse me," and I mean, several of them did it, and I'm like, "Wait, there was no threat." And when they first did it, they made it sound like it was some type of physical threat when there wasn't a threat at all.
Right. Then when I asked for the receipt, they disappeared. They were like, "No, we're not going to talk about this anymore." Did you hear the last one he did? We're not going to talk about this anymore.
Oh, that's what they all do. That's what they all do.
Here, look. What's it? Here. Look at this. For a second, listen to this guy. I mean, he's a clown, man. He's a real clown. This guy. Okay.
So, yeah, that's what they do. All right, let me go. I gotta go.
Okay.
Talk to y'all later. Bye.
All right, darling. Have a nice day.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Get back to what we're doing, defending this country, fighting for our president.
Look at gay Porky is fighting for his country. Okay, in his trailer. Listen to this.
Hey. And who was that there? Rock in America.
He's fucking fighting for his country. What the fuck happened here? He's fighting for his country in the trailer.
Who's he fighting? I mean, is he with Julie Hember? He's got to be.
Oh, did you see the plate on Julie?
Is he saving California with Julie Hember?
Oh, no one. Come on, man. Get over to the. Yeah.
Maybe they joined forces. He's not fighting California all alone anymore.
Yeah.
I hope that better.
Yeah, listen to this nut job for 2 seconds.
Get back to normal.
You get back to normal.
Very good. Yeah, let's all get back to normal. Get back to what we're doing, defending this country, fighting for our president, getting ready for the 2020 election. And we'll leave all that stuff over there. All right, we're back to normal now. No more of that stuff. I'm going to play some music. We're going to talk
I mean,
about the news.
We're not going to
let you know that everything's going to be back to normal on Monday.
We're not going to talk about it anymore.
Everything's going to be fine.
We did the LARPing. We're done.
And that is talk about the good things.
I mean, this is what frauds do. Okay, let's not talk about it. Let's just move it along now. You know what we said? We said what we had to do. I called everybody on the internet that would possibly listen to my stupid ass and lie about someone. Anyway, fucking amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, man. Something else.
Is Lynn back to work? Yeah, she's still scoping. Good job, Lynn. Keep it up. Shout out to Pound. I mean, let me give you a pound. You listen, pounds for you, Lynn. Hey, you are promoting the fuck out of me, man. I might even be able to make money, okay, for what I'm doing now because you're building me up. See, Lynn, the thing you're missing out on, it doesn't matter if you hate me or you love me. You just have to watch me and you have to follow me. And that's why you're triggered because I'm blocking your ass. She was triggered. I blocked her. You know that?
Yeah, I bet.
She's like, I'm trying to hide from her. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go get some lunch. And because you know what, they might say I skipped lunch to.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too.
Yeah.
Make me something.
Yeah, and you know, I have to say, do we have anything parting that we want to say? Let's see. You have anything you want to say to any of these people, man?
Well, you know, Tina, I'm sorry that you washed your face with acid and burnt your face up and look like Freddy Krueger now. Trust me, I do not love you.
Yeah. Listen, I just think that you're all trash, and the only way it ends, okay, is if you guys shut the fuck up, okay? And you know, there's certain people that are gonna need to. You know, just cut their shit. But I don't think that's going to happen. And Lynn, I'm trying to figure out whether Lynn breaks down because she's already talking about, listen, I'm going to find a legal way to get him. And she's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. No, you're not, Lynn. You're not getting shit. She was like, I hope he says my father's name. I hope he does this with my father. So I'm gonna kill him. Listen, Lynn, you're gonna do nothing but smoke pot and drive in circles, okay?